Hey everyone, Commander Brian here, and today I am going to be using my very first legendary hand. I got the Lava Hound yesterday, and I was so happy because I did not have a legendary before this, and surprisingly, it was in a silver chest in Frozen Peak, as you can see. And I was so surprised, so incredibly surprised that it came in a silver chest. So don't underestimate the silver chest, guys. Legendary can come out of anywhere. So I did get the Lava Hound, and then I made this deck right here. So it looks pretty good so far because you need arrows to defend if they drop a minion horde on the Lava Hound. And then sometimes you can use either the balloon or the prince. And so in this case, I'm using the prince, so I can do the Lava Hound Prince. So if they drop something on the ground, then the Lava Hound's good. If they drop something in the air, then the Prince might be able to hit the tower without being stopped. And his charge does a ton of damage. And then the Cannon, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Valkyries for defense. And then the minions can go to a push with the Lava Hound or the Goblins. So either way, I'm just really excited I got this Lava Hound deck. Beforehand, I was using the Hog Rider deck right here and the Royal Giant deck, as you can see. So those were the two decks I was using beforehand. But then once I got my very first legendary, I wanted to make a hand and try using it. So I did do two battles beforehand to try it out, and I won both of the two battles that I've only done twice. I did do two practice ones with the trainer, but I'm just really glad I won my first two with the Lava Hound hand. So I'm going to do a few live battles and then show you those two replays. So let's start right into a live attack. So it's him with the good luck and then start the game. So I do have the Lava Hound as my first card, so that's good. As long as he doesn't drop anything, I'll be good. So I'm dropping the Lava Hound. Now I got to watch just in case if he does some kind of move, if I need the cannon or anything. Okay, Ice Wizard. That's a really good stop, actually, to my push right here. So yeah, I'm going to drop the minions, and then I'm going to drop the prince right here. So the prince can actually go do some damage to that. And then yes, right here, as I expected, the minion horde. And boom, the arrows did some damage. The minions will clean that up, and the prince, Lava Hound, and minions will all hit that tower. That tower is gone, folks. Oh my goodness, my very first push just crushed him. Oh my goodness. Okay, so like I said, this is only my third battle I've used this, and the Lava Hound is so OP. So OP. Yep, he's hitting Angry Face. I'd be hitting the same thing right now. Okay, he does have the Royal Giant. So this I'll be able to stop it with the Cannon, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Spear Gobs, and that Royal Giant is going down. One shot. Only one shot on my tower. Boom. That is beast. So now I'm just saving up for the Lava Hound to use that. Oops. I do not have my arrows at hand, so I'm going to drop minions just so I can cycle to the arrows. Drop the arrows. They're all gone. Spear Gobs, and that Hog Rider's going down like nothing. Not even a swing. Not even a swing. So he just wasted a zap. So right now I'm doing good. I can't defend the whole time, so I am going to go for the other tower. I got 20 seconds until 2 times elixir, so that'll be good for me. I do have enough for my Lava Hound now, so I'm going to drop my Lava Hound. I do have a cannon just in case he drops the Royal Giant or anything like that, so that's good. Lava Hound's doing very good. Yep, 3 seconds till 2 times elixir, so that's good, and boom. We are off to the races. Here we go. So I'm going to drop the minions over here. I'm going to arrow his... Oh, he did the same thing. He did not learn from his mistakes there. So I dropped the Lava Hound. Oh, man, I am crushing him right now. Okay, so the Lava... Oh, he rockets the Lava Hound, which is not going to help him at all. And now all the Lava Pups, every single Lava Pup is hitting that tower with the Valkyrie. And now the Prince. Boom! And that tower is gone, folks. This guy is getting annihilated. Oh, this is very funny. Drop the cannon, lure that Hog Rider. Oh my goodness, this guy just got wrecked. That's why he's so silent. That's why his name. This is very funny. So I don't care what he does. I'm just going to drop another Lava Hound. My brother next to me is telling me to 3-crown him, but I'm not going to be able to. I'm just going to end with a 2-0 win. Wow. Like I said, this is only my third time him with a good game using this deck in a real battle, and I've won all 3 battles. So this, man, I love the Lava Hound. This is pretty sweet. I love it. So this is my very first legendary, like I said, And before, I didn't have a legendary. I just had to use the Hog Rider deck and the Royal Giant deck to get me to Frozen Peak. So, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Man, I love the Lava Hound. Okay, so you guys just saw that one. I'm going to replay the other ones, the next two for you, and then do another live tack to finish up the video. So, we'll go with the first one I did. Very first time using in a real match against a real opponent, not a trainer. And this is what happened. So, I'm going to speed up the 2, make it a little faster, but not too fast where you can't see what's going on. So, I did not, as you can see here, I did not have the Lava Hounds my first push. So, I did drop the minions, and then that was basically a complete waste. Because he had the wizard. So, but the Valkyrie and the cannons and the mini pack is able to take out that giant. So I have a little tiny push going to the right, but you can't help him there. So then I drop the spear gobs to lure the Valkyrie over. So now I have enough for the Lava Hound. So I do drop the Lava Hound, and now I'm ready for it. So as you can see up top, his hand, he's got basically nothing that hits air. He's got the rocket and a wizard and a musketeer, but that's it. So the prince is so good because it's able to kill anything on the ground that's hitting my Lava Hound. So the musketeer wizard is a very good stop to the Lava Hound. It worked very well. So fighting this guy, I was realizing, okay, this might even be a draw if I can't win this, because the giant's pretty good, and if he knows how to use it, he'll be fine. So we hit 2 times the elixir. I drop the Lava Hound again right here. So I'm waiting for it. He drops the barbarian. So then I drop the prince on the right to see what he would do, see if I could just take away his tower. But instead, he drops a defensive giant, and for that reason, his giant is just going to get crushed because of my mini P.E.K.K.A. and cannon. And so I drop, and then he tries the rocket, but misses the Lava Hound. Huge mistake on his part. He just wasted a ton of elixir. My prince, mini P.E.K.K.A., and spear gobs, and the Lava Hound all get to the tower. Lava Hound's doing some pretty good damage. It's going to break up, do a little bit more, not much. Drop another Lava Hound, drop a cannon. I'm going to Valk the mini P.E.K.K.A. and, I mean, not the mini P.E.K.K.A., the musketeer and the wizard and all the barbarians. So the Lava Hound's still going there, going, and the prince will make it to the tower and do a ton of damage there with the minions, and I get the 1 crown. So the prince is a very good card, like my brother was telling me, because he also has the Lava Hound. He was telling me maybe to use the balloon instead, and then my other brother, my older one, that also has the Lava Hound on his lower account, said maybe just to use the prince. So I decided to use the prince instead, because if I had the balloon in the air, if they just drop something in the air, it'll hit them all at once. But as you can see there, everything was hitting the Lava Hound, and the prince was able to do a ton of damage. So on this second one, I'm going to show you here, I actually won this game. I'll speed up to 2 without the Lava Hound. As you can see, I'll show you. So I dropped the Valkyrie here to stop his Goblin Barrel, and I do arrows. So arrows is a very good thing instead of zaps for the minion horde, because you can't have the minions live and do damage to your Lava Hound. So the prince goes right here, kills that. The spear goblins do a little bit of damage to the tower. I'm actually going to slow it down to 1, just show you normally. Okay, so right here, I'm getting ready to drop the Lava Hound. But instead, he's going to drop the minion horde. So then I had to change my mind. I'm like, I can't do that. So I got to drop the Valkyrie and then just use arrows on him, which is what I did. And then, now, my push right here. This is the one I think that takes the tower, right here. I drop mini P.E.K.K.A., Valkyrie, and then Prince. Or I think it's Spear Gobs. So, Spear Goblins. So right here, the Valkyrie is just chopping him to pieces. So now watch. My mini P.E.K.K.A. is not taking hits anymore, but he's almost dead. The Valkyrie, mini P.E.K.K.A., and Spear Goblins all hit the tower. So, as you can tell, he misplaced his Valkyrie in the wrong spot by putting it too far back where only the goblins got hit and not the Valkyrie and the mini P.E.K.K.A. It would have been perfect and would have been beautiful if he had placed it a little bit closer to his tower instead of farther away. So right here, I know with 230 health left on his tower, it's not going to do much. I can easily take that. So, right here, I'm waiting the 10 seconds left until 2 times elixir until I can use it. So I dropped the Prince because he can be a really good offensive card and defensive card. So right here, I knew he could just kill that Musketeer like nothing. So the Prince is charging. He drops the Goblin Barrel and lets my Prince get the tower, which is a pretty bad mistake by him. But I guess he realized I was going to take the tower anyway. It didn't matter what I did. So, with 50 seconds left, my tower is at 1100, and his only attack right now that's even done damage to my tower is the Goblin Barrel. So I do drop the Lava Hound on the right side to try to see what he does. So in this situation, I'm going to drop the cannon and Valk all those troops right there, and they're going to just wipe that out. I probably should have waited a little bit longer until the musketeer came over the bridge, but that's okay. So then I dropped spear goblins on the regular goblins in the goblin barrel. Arrow all these troops to the right. I'm going to let that knight get to my tower. I don't care about that at all. He's not going to do enough damage. So then I got 17 seconds left. My tower's at 700. He drops the barbarians. I'm going to drop the Valk on him, and then I'm waiting for his goblin barrel. Waiting. Okay, there. There it is, and then I drop the minions, and then he does get a little bit more damage off. He's very close, drops the fireball, and I win with 226 health left. So it was fairly close, but I did just play defensive for the rest of it. I did drop the Lava Hound like once up there, but as you could see, I took that left tower without even using the Lava Hound. It was the Valkyrie, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Spear Gobs that took that tower. So those were the two that I did beforehand to warm up before I did this video, and then I just did that live one for you guys. So now I'm going to try to do another live one before I finish up. I'm just so excited that I got a legendary. I don't really care what it was, as long as it wasn't the log. I'm really glad I did get the log. But hopefully I'll get another legendary soon, like the Lumberjack or the Sparky. But I can't complain. I'm really glad I got one now. So I'm going to try to do another live attack with the Lava Hound deck. Let's see if we can go 4 for 4. Let's see. Okay, so him with the good luck. Let's see what hand I got. I do got the Lava Hound, so that's a good hand. I always like waiting to see if he drops anything at all, which he didn't. So he does drop the minion horde to the right. Huge mistake. Absolutely huge. He didn't know I had the arrows, but now he's wasted his air troops that can actually stop the Lava Hound. So now he's in deep trouble. Let's see what he's got, but I'm thinking this is not good for him. Okay, so he just dropped the wizard, but I'm going to be dropping this prince in the back to make sure he can get his charge going. And then I'm going to drop minions. Let's see what he does. So right now he does have a ton more. Oh, okay. He drops the skeleton army, but yeah, and that's a pretty good stop, actually. It's a very good stop. So I don't really care about that right now. Wow, my lava pups went backwards trying to kill that. Did get a little bit of damage off, not much, not too shabby, not too bad. Drop the Valkyrie, Spear Goblins, they should wipe that out. Stop that. Level 4 Prince, wow. Mine's only level 2. Can almost get level 3, but that's pretty good. So he does have the Minion Horde, which he just wasted again. Wow. So I'm just going to arrow that again. Boom. He should be saving it. Personally, I think he should. So now that I know he has the Skeleton Army, I'm going to drop the Lava Hound in the back, plus the minions and Spear Goblins. That should be able to stop his little Skeleton Army garbage in the back, which I don't like him, as you can tell, at all. So he does drop a giant. Okay, so right here, he's dropped a giant. He's wasted 5. I've done 7. I should be up in elixir. We'll see here. I have the mini P.E.K.K.A cannon. Easy stop to that. Got a hair on my screen. Okay, let's drop the prince in the back, because he'll be able to do a ton of damage, plus the mini P.E.K.K.A. That giant is definitely going down. And then here it is, right here. The little the skeleton army. My spear gob should be able to take that out pretty easily with the prince. My lava hound's still doing damage, as you can see up above. Did a little bit more, not much. Okay, I'm going to drop the cannon over here, plus the Valkyrie, so that should work on that. Boom. That's all garbage. Yep, all gone. Bye. Okay, so I did stop that. We are in 2 times elixir, so I'm going to drop the Lava Hound again. He's done a little bit of damage, not much. He doesn't have any support for that giant right now. Okay, he did a little bit, not much. That's not going to do anything, though. So that's okay. I'm going to arrow this, even though I know he has the minion horde, just because it's really annoying. And I have the Spear Goblins, minions, to be able to take out his minion horde. So hopefully that, yep, there we go. Doing some damage. Oh, no, he arrowed them. Okay, so yeah, I'm still getting some good damage off those, so that's good. So I'm going to drop the mini P.E.K.K.A Valkyrie. That giant should go down pretty fast with the cannon. 8 seconds left till overtime. Wow, that wizard did good. Wow, good job. I don't care about it, though. Oh, okay. Now I do. Okay, so I'm going to have to drop some troops over here to stop his prince push. Good, it hit the Spear Goblins, actually, instead of the... I'm going to drop the Lava Hound in the back again. Ooh, shoot. Arrow that. Oh, good, and it killed some of the minion horde. I mean, the skeleton army. Sweet. Drop the minions. That will clean up that garbage. So that was really beast. Okay, so he just wasted his arrows, so that's good. That's really good. So right now, I'm going to wait for the... Oh, this is my push right here. Okay, so I have a Valkyrie, Prince, Spear Goblins, and Lava Hound. This is a great push. Okay, so I'm going to arrow this right here. Come on, come on, come on. Boom. Arrowed it. My Lava Hound's still doing damage. My Spirit Goblins, but we're not going to have enough to win with only 14 seconds left. But a draw is not bad. Draw's not bad at all. This guy was pretty good because he had a level 4 print. Super surprised. But that was a good game. I hit him with a good game. So he only got my tower down to 600, 1600 health, and I got his down to 12. So that wasn't bad at all. So I've won my first 3 and drew my 4th. So I'm really, really excited, guys, that I've been able to get a legendary finally. I mean, I've been playing this game since it came out on the first day. So I'm just really, really excited that it came out. And I just wanted to show you my deck I made to use the Lava Hound. So if you do get a Lava Hound or another legendary, just I would definitely recommend to use it, unless it's the log. Then you can, debate about it because I don't like it very much. So this has been Commander Brian. I hope this video has been entertaining for you guys, and hopefully if you have the Lava Hound, it was helpful for you. Peace out.